been critical to transition? So, I mean, for me, what's critical is communication. Having that communication, communicating with all your stakeholders, communicating within your organization. If I think about our company and how we moved into this, we were able to pivot very quickly because we had done a lot of the work ahead of time. We had a BCP plan that had been tested out. We made sure that all of our employees had laptops and VPNs. But what we found on the flip side is many of our clients didn't have those things into place. And so, they're really focused on keeping the lights on. They're really focused on helping their clients, which obviously is critically important. But some of the things that was, getting forgotten were some of the security pieces. So now you've got people working from home. They didn't have company devices. They're now using home Wi-Fi that's not secured, personal devices that don't have the same level of encryption and security, keep those bad threat actors out. A lot of times, organizations, because they were so focused on, again, keeping those lights on, not protecting those crown jewels of the organization, maybe bending some of the rules that they would normally keep into place, simply because they needed to be able to serve their customers. I think the other thing that we need to be mindful of is we're using technology in a way that we've never done before. And while that's incredibly powerful that we can still have today's event like we're having here today, from our home offices and what have you, every time we have some kind of technology platform, it does increase those threat services and the ways that bad actors can find their ways into our networks, into our customers' networks. We've absolutely seen a sharp increase in cybercrime. We monitor a lot of the chatter on the dark web. And it was interesting when people first, started to work from home, there was a huge spike in cyber activity, business evil compromise, social engineering, ransomware. Then it got quiet for a second. And what was happening was all this chatter on the dark web as sort of these bad threat actors were coming together and organizing themselves as to how are we going to act as the economy starts to open up again, people go back to work. And really that's created more opportunity because you've got some folks in the office, some folks at home. We've now increased that overall threat surface. So, a lot of things that are critical that organizations need to think about. And probably the last thing I'll add is, just watching out for those employee issues. You've got employee burnout, you've got mental health issues, and those can create interesting behaviors. And so, again, what's critical, I think, for organizations is, figuring out what your organization is doing, but being mindful of that employee factor because that can increase the risk to your organization.